Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Oh, that's it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings and misses, struck him out. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brenton Doyle. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
Drilled out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Royce Lewis. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under it. He's got it. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under this one. And a quick out, number 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Lamb in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to third. He gets to it with a slide. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One down. Up next for the Pirates, Jason Dominguez. Here's your 1. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Royce Lewis, the next Pirate to hit. 2-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. And now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. 1-run game, bottom 9. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move, and there's 1 down. Jonathan Long, the next Pirate to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie it. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. First and second, 2 outs. Edgar Carroll now at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here's the throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Oh, man, so close to a walk-off win. You could hear the anticipation from the crowd, but a clutch defensive execution on the throw to the plate, and a great tag by the catcher to cut down.
All loaded up. Royce Lewis digs in now. The winning run on second base. In the air, right side. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And again, we are tied. Lamb stepping in now. It's clutch time singing. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing can change this ball game.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 5-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One out, runner at second. Jonathan Long, the next Pirate to hit. The tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Nick York. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swings, and this one's flared. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the season opener and move to 1-0. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball 1.
Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. So 2 down. Jonathan Long, the next Pirate to hit. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Connor Griffin, the next to hit. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. The throw in. And he's out on the tag. Slider misses outside. Now 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run shot, his second of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Out towards right center field. Lamb drifts towards it. That is the inning. Nothing. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Manager out of the dugout.
For the Pirates, number 76, Henry Bryant.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Griffin.
Get down, slide, slide.
Now the tag at third, and they got him. Bottom of the inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Connor Griffin. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's 1 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Lau at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. Relay throw to third. Save. He beats it.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Out towards right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. When you first and second, 2 outs. Jonathan Long getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lamb gets there. He's under it, and that will end the inning. 7th inning coming up.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Ripped to right. Dives, but it's off his glove. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So up next, Travis Bazzana. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Griffin for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning. And so 2 down. Brenton Doyle, the next Pirate to hit. Moorhome looking for his first save of the year. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. First pitch not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Tosses to first. Out number 3. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The other way. And that'll do it. 1 down. Jonathan Long will hit next. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the DH, Brandon Lowe. Ball to strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
Sure.
And up next for Cleveland, Kazuma Okamoto. The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb is getting ready to go. So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate, second in the AL in home runs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Next to hit, Carson Benj. And the 0-2. Flares it into the outfield. And that gets down for a base hit.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In the air, right field, Lamb settles under this one, and there's 1 down. Back here at Citi Field, start of the 4th, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's a tapper towards short. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. 1 down. Now the left fielder. High fly ball, right field. Lamb in position, and a couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Go ahead run on base. Mark Hanley up now for the Mets. And a base hit right there. To third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared. Got the timing.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. Tag.
Head on the tag.
They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the left fielder. And a base hit. The throw in. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. So up next, Mark Hanley. 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander moving under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb did not have a banner showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
That's the ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he chases that one below the zone. This one in the air, center field. Hanley under this one. 2 down. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, right field. Bench settles under it. And that is that. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses, and that's ball 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw into third, tag,
He's
safe.
in there, he's safe.
And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. The 2-1. Way high. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging for the K.
Well, needed a big strike.
1 down. Ryan Ward getting ready to hit. Payoff pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And out of here.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well, and it bangs off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
So 2 down. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Hanley under it. And that is that. Guardians lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And next for New York, Rafael Flores. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. All loaded up. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking.
So 2 down. Mark Hanley will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Good power, not great in the OBP department. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder. 0-1. Here goes the runner. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Relay to third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here comes the 0-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Pena headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Torkelson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. 1 down. And now the center fielder. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone. His second of the year, and they add. So digging in, Mark Hanley. High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it, and that is that. So they pick. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
To the right side. Lindor, that's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Here's the center fielder. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over, he makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third, now 2 away. Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boo, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next to Cleveland.
Brett Wisely now at the plate. Morejon is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Around third. Fires to the plate. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And that is that. And now it's Juan Yepez. That one hit to right. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Brian Ramos. In the air, right field. 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. Samuel Basallo now at the plate. High in the air, out to right. Lamb should have this one. And that is that. 1 down. Ian Happ digs in now. And a base hit right there. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next to the Orioles.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Got it! Great leaping catch. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday will hit next. High fly ball right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 31, Anthony Santander.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Spencer Torkelson. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's in. Ball.
That one inside. Ball 2. And there's a foul ball. That's inside.
That's inside. That's a
Full
ball.
count now. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner caught it second.
He's
Back to
out.
first, and they got him. Double play. Fought off foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one fouled off. Field 2. In the air, left field. Hat moving under this one. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Brian Ramos, the next to hit for the Orioles. So the tying run at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and again we are tied. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Tied at 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Bases full. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Ramos settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. We're in extras here. Kobe Mayo now at the plate. Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
tied at 4. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's your 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it, and that's a great play for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. What you got? At the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. First and second. No outs. Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Out towards right center field. Beavers on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
You're here.
Yeah, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Swings through that one for strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Two on, 1 out. And it's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Ball.
He's in there.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Hard hit right side. And that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, right field, way back there, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Brian Ramos. And that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Ian Happ up to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-1. And there's a base hit to the left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. He was late there. Strike 1. Comes up empty.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Got him swinging for the K.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy hack-tastic. Bullpen activity starting up now. Michael Soroka, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Povich, a left-hander, also throwing. Okamoto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Two on, one out. Close.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And it's 3-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right field. Beavers moving in on this one. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Two aboard, two outs. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. 1 for 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one ripped, but foul. The Guardians with a chance to get back into it here in the bottom of the 6th. Looking for the K. We go to the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. One down. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
That's the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one pushed foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Dylan Cruz will hit next. The Guardians down to their final strike. Has some trouble with it. The flip, and that'll do it. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, Boogie, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Just about to get started. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And a foul ball. Now this one gets away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one down. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul. And that one fouled off. One, two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Throw sails over his head at first. One down. Kent Mack, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Fouled off. He was late. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Not in time.
He beat it up.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Step off throw to first.
No.
Lamb back on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
That's outside.
There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Colin Selby.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
That is the inning. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
In the air out to center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. That one outside. And that's ball one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Brian Abreu, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. 2 outs. Runner on first. So in now for Cleveland, Dylan Cruz. The Guardians down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Charlie Lamb just about ready. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Sliced hard but foul. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. First offering, runner goes,
Off the plate.
Pitch misses, safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That's to third, Durbin.
Side.
Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball there. And that one ripped to left. 2 away now. High fly ball, right field. Clark in position. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. In the air, right field. 1 down. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the duck.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing, and he popped it up. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Ball.
To third. Long throw to first. That ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Matt Wallner. In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving under this one. And there's one away. So 2 down. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland. So stepping in for Boston, Denzel Clark. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone!
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Sean Murphy. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. 0-1 now. In the air, right side, Lamb. Under this one. 1 away. 2 outs, runner at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one. Caught him looking for the K. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb under it. And there's one down.
Really nice.
So 2 down, and now Sean Murphy. The Red Sox down to their final strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't.
So up next, Caleb Durbin. Cut on, popped up, right side. Torkelson. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it does.
1 down. Now it's Corey Seager. Here's the 2-2. Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Going. Gone.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Charlie Lamb now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped to short. Throw to first in time. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, 22 years old. And he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League.
Ball, no.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. On the ground to short, Seager. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's Rafael Devers. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. And that is that. 2-3-4. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Lamb digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives him a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
2 on, 1 out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The tying run at the plate. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Spencer Torkelson digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Johan Oviedo.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Up the middle. Meyer, the flip. It's there, and that's a great play. So they get 2 outs. Runner on first. Jordan Walker up next for the Red Sox. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. And that is that. 1 run. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2 down. So bases all loaded up. Travis Bazzana will hit next. The 2-1. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb could have done a bit more to help them out. Had a single and an RBI.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Charlie Lamb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he? So 2 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Hard liner. 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Angel Henao. In the air, right field, Lamb should have this one, and there's 1 away. high fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under this one. And there are 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air center field. Jenkins settles under this one. And that is that. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Moreholm is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Ball inside.
Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. Oh man, that smoked him on the mound. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. Out towards right center field. Rosario gets under it. And that'll do it. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball. And it's second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Makes a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That one ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Rutschman around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Digging in, Kyle Mansardo.
RBI not for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball 1.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing called strike. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base. No, that's down.
And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 3-run dinger. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along. You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. 2 away. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching
That's
matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Gets him to chase after that one. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, right field. And that is that. 2 outs, runner at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So 2 down. Justin Landry getting ready to hit. 1 strike away. Popped up.
You go.
And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 2 hits in the game last night.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner, 39 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Got him swinging for the K. To second. Tag save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. 1 down. Now, Justin Landry. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. Lamb Digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
That one fouled off. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ball. Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And about front for strike. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oswald Peraza. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Down, and that ends the inning. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cracks his bat and pops him off. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built. The time to come through in the clutch. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Kalai Rosario. Fly ball to right. Lamb under it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
Lamb digging in. Big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, but he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation. After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Top of the 3rd, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over, 2 away down. The Guardians down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side.
Nope. Ball 1.
Strike 3, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. 1 down. Rafael Marchand, the next Twin up to hit. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Kyle Mansardo. 0 for 3 in this one. Quick move to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And the beats his tag out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff.
Rafael Marchand will hit next. The Twins down to their final strike. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now it's the Twins DH, Justin Landry. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Charlie Lamb, a rising. About to get started here. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. First and second, no outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. One down. And now Jake McCarthy. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that quickly 2 away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And so up next for Toronto, Todd Corona. Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so
man aboard on the leadoff single.
well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
To third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Go-ahead run on base. Colton Cowser now at the plate. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Out to short. Ortiz. They get the full.
You're out.
As they pass up the chance at the double play.
The designated hitter, number 9,
Quick toss to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's even up.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Man at second. That misses. Full count now. Travis Bazzana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Lamb digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
In the air, right field. That one back there, and that is foul. Go ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They miss a big chance. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball to right. Lamb in position, and that is that. We're in extras here. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jeremy Pena. Man at second. In the air, left field. Who has a beat on it? And there's one away. Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In the air to left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we're in extras here. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
You're up.
Albies over to first in time. The winning run moves up to 3rd, so they'll be happy with that. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians win it in 12. 1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. 1 out, man at first. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCarthy pulls it in on the run.
Batting.
Lamb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base, Guerrero settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base hit! Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Ball, that's low.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The changeup missing. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one ripped, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ends the inning. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Corona on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Colton Cowser. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Okamoto. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lamb with an okay game in the win, singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Let's go, Charlie.
Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swings through the sweeper.
No, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. Third home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. In the air to left center. Cowser moving under it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Johnny Gonzalez. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's a base hit. Gonzalez around third. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
That's a ball. Hey!
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Who should have this one? And that'll do it. Man at first, nobody out. So up next for Toronto, Jake McCarthy. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away. Blake Mitchell next up for the Blue Jays. This could end it. Stays alive. Lamb stepping in. Bottom of the 9th. Winning run to the plate. Has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
Outside. Ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can
ground ball to Bill. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off. 8-7. Lamb with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
Charlie Lamb with a blend of... Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Inside. Ball 1. Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Well struck right field. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 2nd. So the Cleveland Guardians have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
Boog, we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those.
That is the inning. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, out to center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And that is that. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Ripped to right. Makes the grab. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at first, Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball. Out to short. To second. Pulls him off the
Now he's
bag.
safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
For the Mariners,
Matt Swanson takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Manzardo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 3-1. There's a strike at the knees. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Oh, I thought that.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. Next offering misses down and away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it back with two strikes. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Spencer Torkelson. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, number 33, Austin Wells.
Bowling.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Wells thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. That one ripped, but foul. Jackknifes out of the way. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Okamoto, the next to hit, takes outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Bases loaded, 1 away. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So 2 down. Now here is Cole Young. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One out, runner at second. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1. Schemes, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He'll circle. Here's Josh Naylor. And there's a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. Runner at second, 2 down.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Guardians lead 1. They're down. 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Ronald Acuna Jr. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Pitch kicks away. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Kyle.
1 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
Takes it in for the out.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
No, that's a ball.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of a...
And that puts the tying run on base.
He went up.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. And this game is tied.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Josh Naylor, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor, and that'll do it. Here's Josh Naylor. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Here comes Wood around third. Relay throw home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. 1 out, runner at second. Noel V. Marte now at the plate. Man at second. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Guardians nothing. Fought off foul. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, Lamb on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. High fly ball lifted into air, right field. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Now all even up. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
That one misses. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the edge just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
We go to the ninth. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. In the air, left field. Wood tracks it down for the out. One pitch and one out. So two down. Now the Mariners catcher. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.